Hello everyone! So, welcome to my Tehhaus where you spill the Teh. And as promised, in conjunction with IDAHOT and the upcoming Pride Month, I am going to film a storytelling Pride Month edition. This is part 1, and following each week I will upload a part in which I will just tell you a lot of story based on my personal experience and like what are the hardships that I had to deal with as a fellow LGBTQI+ community as a whole in general. Today I am just going to get yourself into like a starter point of view, like why do I decide to share this storytelling is because I happen to have this very strong autobiographical memory and I can remember a lot of details of a lot of my life event that I have went through, and I think this is a good opportunity for me to bring my own personal life experience onto the table. And the reason that I really wanted to say like, oh, I just want to tell my part of story for people to understand more is because a lot of times in the rainbow community, a lot of people just say like, oh, growing up is hard for me, but like I really want people to know like how hard is it and why is it hard. Some people say like, oh yeah, because they're like not like on par with social standards and conformity and stuff, but sometimes we really have a lot more to do with all those shit. We have like more shits, even like very minor details and very minor things that can affect our lives. As a starter, we are not even going to dig into sexuality yet. Today, I just want to talk a little bit about gender identity. So, I believe there's a lot of people that is watching this video right now, they're saying like, oh, is this person trans? Is this person a guy or a girl? Or is this person a non-binary gender fluid person? Yes, these are what gender identity is. There's a whole lot of gender identity, but today, to make my topic simple, I am just going to focus on the two main gender, which is male and female. So, the answer is I am not trans. Some people might say, then why is this guy dressing up like a girl? This is what gender standard conformity means. Okay, I don't know is that correct grammar, but you get what I mean, okay? So, a lot of people that click on before they click on this video, they might think like, oh, this is a girl talking about things, and no, I'm a guy, and like, why do they think so? Because normally, long hair, makeup, and in fancy nails, these are more associated to be traits that are seen with a female. And yes, let's not even get into the point that someone might think that I'm trans or something, but no. I do identify myself as something, but sometimes I just like to dress up a little bit conventional to challenge social conformity standard. So let's get started. So, growing up, of course, I tend to be more feminine. So, in terms of like how I speak, my voice is more high pitched as a male, and I also have more of this like feminine gesture. So people judge me for how I eat, how I talk, how I sit, how I act, or like basically every action. So they say like, oh, you shouldn't sit with your leg crossed, you should talk with a more low-pitched voice, and oh, when you talk, you shouldn't have too much gesture. To call me like lady boy or like pussy boy or some very degrading words when they see me acting really feminine. And even my friends, they say, oh my god, you're such a pussy boy, and you're such a lady boy. Why are you acting like this? I can't, like, it's totally so disgusting. Please stop. And it really hurts to hear from a friend like this. So, yeah, we can change friend. However, sometimes all these comments really come from your own very own family, and I also happen to experience some of this myself, of course relative. Basically, in a daily life basis, I used to be really conscious on what pitch of voice do I have to talk in, because like I have to consider how I see, how I eat, because apparently I eat too gentle. Like I hold my spoon and my fork correctly. Apparently that's wrong. Yes, so like imagine living your everyday life and being judged on all these very small actions. It's not even like me dressing up as a girl or something. It gets really tiring. Imagine it. Like whatever you do is being judged and watched, and you have to change everything you do naturally because it's considered wrong. It's not a good experience. Sometimes we even get bullied, and if I get bullied, I tell my family, and back then my family is still very traditional, conservative, and they will be saying like, oh, then stop being sissy. And yes, yeah, sure, I can just stop being sissy. Now, some of you may think, yeah, that's the solution. Why don't you do it? Imagine if this is a trait that we get picked on so constantly, and we have to change every normal action in our life because we are being bullied and called on these actions, then won't we stop doing all this earlier if we really could? Like, would you ever do something on purpose to get bullied constantly every single moment in your life? Think of this. If I could change it, because it's a trait that I get picked on every single minute, I would. But this is something that not a lot of people would understand. They say like, it's their choice. It's his fault for being so sissy. That's why he get picked on. He deserves it. Yes, these are like the major challenges that I have faced growing up as a more feminine male. And two major events that I really remember until right now is, so basically there's just two teachers, like they spill the tea in front of us and think that I'm invincible. They say like, oh my god, he's turning into a woman, so gross. And that time I was 12. I didn't think much, I just think like, stupid bitch, shut the fuck up, it's not your business. And she's just talking with another teacher, which means they're just gossiping, but I apparently hear it. I don't feel good, but it's fine. It's not affecting me that much. But when I was 14 in my high school, like I just walked up to the teacher and like, oh, I have some question with this. And then in front of a class of 48 classmates, the teacher starts to mimic me and be like, oh, I have question, and everyone starts laughing at me. Terrible experience. As an educator, are you supposed to generate issues and encourage bullying on students? I don't think that is. This is fucked up. This is messed up. And I got so mad, I went back and tell my mother. But at the time, she's a little bit more understanding, and fortunately, she didn't say that it's my fault. But she later also told me a lot of things like, yeah, this is also common in a common bully and discrimination in the workplace and workforce. And to imagine that I would have to bear with this with my entire life, and this would keep happening until I die, is really daunting. But as we say in the show business, we move on. I have no choice. I have to be strong and defend myself. And another very major event is I got into this kind of military high school. It's an all-boys school, and I can't say this is the only reason. There's a lot of combination of other reasons at the time, but one of the reason is I tried so hard to conceal my femininity, but of course it's a really natural thing that I'm born with. It's not like I can conceal it. So people already start realizing that I am more sissy, and they started catcalling me and stuff. This is an interview section where they choose their students. It's like a 6-day period of interview. They choose their students, and then later on we would enroll in the military high school for 2 years. But judging from that experience, it's just during the interview I feel like they already found out and catcalled me and stuff, and I feel like I could really be a good bullying target, and it's kind of terrifying. So I decided to not do the interview and even quit the interview early and not get into the military high school anymore. To save myself from what I can control, I really had to do that. It's really a tragedy. So fortunately, after graduating high school, as we get older, I think, and it's a good thing that people would tend to be more mature and understanding, and less people care about like that I'm feminine and stuff. Sometimes they still do, but it's fine because it's on like a joking matter, and it's totally okay. And I think this is something good. It's like as I grow older, I do receive less people to discriminate me because of my femininity, because people tend to get mature. And basically the message is, I'm just trying to say, due to like a lot of history and a lot of culture, revolution, and media portrayal, human beings tend to really have like a standard in mind in what masculinity and femininity is, and at times it's not that bad to have a certain stereotype, and sometimes it's even fine to make a joke about it if it's really funny. But at times it really gets so toxic that people are obsessed with it. They use it as a term and a reason to bully other people. This is when it gets toxic and messy, and the message is to be open-minded and don't take this so-called conformity standard of gender identity too far and attack people and harm people. Like, you can still keep a certain belief like men should do this, women should do this, but as long as it doesn't attack anyone, okay? Thank you. So, thank you for tuning in and watching, and this is part 1. I will keep filming a storytelling session like this, and I just want to make this a light-hearted moment. I don't want to make this to be something that you should listen with heavy hearts. I just want it to be like a casual session to give some insights about how the rainbowers have to live through their life at some point, and what exactly is their experience, and why is it hard, and why is it sometimes a good experience, weirdly. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and also no pressure at all, but if you really want to help me in my future journey, please tip me. Details in description, because when I'm filming this, I don't really know what tipping app am I going to activate yet, okay? So thank you, and it's almost a month since Ramadan, and I hope some of you have already noticed I'm paying tribute to Eid Mubarak or Hari Raya Aidilfitri, and this is also inspired by the recent season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race contestant Jackie Cox, in which she wore a hijab, which is totally beautiful, and I just want to pay some tribute and show the world that Muslims are also human and Muslims also matter. And so, Eid Mubarak, Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.